Now, from Into Tomorrow, this is an ITTV special report.
Our next guest is multiplying your air with their air multipliers. And if you're watching this on video, I'm peeking through one as I'm cooling off with the Dyson AIr Multiplier. And look, I can reach right to the camera, right through the device, and I don't chop my hand off with blades because there are none. So let me introduce the manager for media and public relations for Germany for Dyson, and it is Andreas Finke. Andreas, welcome Into Tomorrow. Welcome back. You were on the show last year. I remember dumping rice all over my keyboard.
Yeah, that was our vacuum business.
Yeah,
it's still there. It's still
and
there.
I'm glad it worked.
Yeah, for sure.
Fortunately, wasn't finding rice on my keyboard
sure.
since
on top
then.
of even 5 years guarantee. No, it's for sure. I mean, performance is really what's selling at the end.
That's for sure. Now, let's talk about this Dyson AIr Multiplier. It's obviously a unique design. The Dave cam is still looking through it, so we can talk about it. Now, it pans and tilts, it oscillates, it'll do all kinds of fun things.
Don't to be great, Dave, being with you, but don't be too impressed by just the optical, but just as a visual view on it. The functionality, I think that's what's really the striking one again.
I can even turn it up and we can get more air.
Bringing up ideas.
And it's still very
I think
quiet.
we have this idea roof of what's bringing everything together, becoming kind of an air-driven company, knowing how to deal with air. What we have here is, in the end of the day, a fan. And it's multiplying, as you said, the air.
Yeah.
And when we are talking more exactly about it, it's one portion of air here and 15 times just in the front of you. And what should be is like that it's coming, hopefully you're agreeing, very smooth, or at least smoother than others.
Yes, it reminds me of being back home on South Beach and getting the nice ocean breeze coming at me.
Yeah, and if you kind of, if you want to change it a little bit, it's about turning, it's about kind of keeping it up.
There we go. Now we're cooling Chris and the camera's off. How about that?
And what we like now,
yeah, he likes that.
and what we kind of just see there, it looks very simple, maybe simpler than others, leaving out these blades. It's a tricky work of 4 years. The engineers back in kind of west part of London, or a little bit drive away from London, are kind of getting a little bit nerdy on this. How can we make a safer and more smoother ventilator in the US?
And with no blades, what are people reacting to? I mean, are they saying there's no way? How is it blowing air? And it is. From this direction, it's great and it's very comfortable. And it's very quiet as well.
We actually missed this part that I asked you, what do you think? What is it really for?
Yeah.
I mean, people having
it's
plenty of ideas.
It's decorative, no?
So that's exactly what we can also stand on this surprising effect that people are getting excited about it. We got also tower versions of it, tower models, meaning that it can stand just
so a floor stand.
Exactly. Just up the floor, and that even with other kind of sizes, a little bit smaller, so that's really like fitting right into your living room, that you have a kind of good impression of, okay, something working better than others, and at the same time, of course, is an eye catcher.
So where is the air actually coming from?
Okay, well, now we're getting a little bit technical.
Yeah.
So this year, I can really tell we kind of had a deeper look into kind of aerospace, airplanes, how they are running on the air, into the air. And what you see here in little detail, the way our engineers calculated the size and the widths and everything on this little part here, the ring, the inner ring.
Yeah, the inner ring of this fan.
Is exactly the important part, which makes it possible that this little lip inside here making everything possible.
So it's actually blowing across that little lip, and then the rest of this whole circumference is multiplying the air, as you call it.
Exactly. The way we are getting it in, it's pretty much same with what we are used to common systems.
Yeah.
But here's the special one that we found a way of exactly kind of steering the air, and that makes it and that makes it more smoother, meaning that we do not have the chops of air,
Yeah.
which like some people say, okay, this is this is kind of really annoying me.
Well, sure. And plus the noise of the blades, and you shouldn't have a
Exactly.
helicopter. You should just have cool air.
Exactly. So
And
you
you're
can
doing it.
adjust it in this way. You can, you know, minimize or maximize it, whatever you like. So should be comfortable. We even found out about it now, kind of autumn and winter coming up. If you have kind of rooms where your walls are very high up and you're heating, ventilation even in winter is not really the worst, because you can much better circulate heating and heated air, which makes kind of life inside much easier and more fun.
It certainly does, and unfortunately we're out of time, but Dyson.com, Dyson.com for more info. Andreas, you're fun to chat with. You always have cool products to show, so we'll look forward to getting you back on the program in the near future.
Okay, great.
Thank you,
great
sir.
Great seeing you again. Bye-bye.
With Dyson, do check it out, because this is one of my favorite fans. You know, if you think I'd have fans on the air, on the radio, with television, but this is now a favorite fan. Check it out, Dyson.com. I'm Dave Graveline, IntoTomorrow.com for more while I enjoy some more cool air.